Hello and welcome back to Bookish. Today I'm doing an original tag. It's called BookTube at the Gym tag, and we're going to talk about the hard work, the grinded out work of reading serious literature today. That's the BookTube at the Gym tag. Here we go, 8 prompts. Book number 1, bench press. Everybody likes to show off just a little bit. That's what the bench press is for. How much you bench, bro? How many books do you bench? What's the last thing you read that was really hard to read? The bench press prompt. What's a book you're proud of reading, whether it was hard to read, or whether it was really long, or whether you think it's a really important book? What's a book you were proud to have read? Ulysses by James Joyce. That's my answer to a book I'm proud to have read. Prompt number 2, leg day. People love to skip leg day. You can't skip leg day, but what is a book, an author, a genre that you just have skipped because you just don't think you can do it, or you're just not interested, or a book or an author that you did read that you wish you'd skipped? For me, my big skip in terms of literary reading is Dostoevsky. I just can't deal with all those Russian names, man, so I skipped it. But don't skip leg day. Prompt number 3, crunches. You know you have to do the crunches. You know they're good for you. What's a book you've read, or an author you've read that you thought, I have to read this because if I don't read it, I won't understand literary illusions, or I won't understand something important about my job, or I won't understand something from history? For me, that book was Howard Zinn's A People's History of the United States. I did find the book to be entertaining and enlightening, but the truth of the matter is, I read it because I knew it offered a different perspective on history, and I wanted to try to keep up with stuff that was going on and different ideas and challenging old perspective. Prompt number 4 is the treadmill. Treadmill is all about endurance, man. All about endurance, baby. What's a book that you saw through to the end, even though it was long and difficult and hard to read? A book that really tested your reading endurance. You had to go down to get it done. For me, that book was Proust, the first volume of Remembrance of Things Past, which concluded Swan's Way and Within a Budding Grove. That was an endurance test for me. I did it for March of the Mammoths last month, and that was my endurance test. What was yours? Prompt number 5 are lat rows. Gotta work the lats, man. Lats are something you do just for you, something that makes you feel better about yourself. So when you take your shirt off, or when you're at the gym and you're flexing, you go, yes. That was for me, lat rows. An author, a genre, a book, or something like that you read just because it makes you feel better, just because you like it, just because it brings joy to your life, just because, yes, this is who I am. For me, those are the Aubrey Maturin novels by Patrick O'Brian, which starts off with Master and Commander. And there are 21 of them, and I've read them all, man, because I love those books. They made me feel good, they made me happy. Prompt number 6 is squats. What's a book that got you down? Maybe depressed you a little bit. Maybe it was really hard. Maybe it was just a real downer. But you powered your way through and you came back up and you emerged victorious at the end. For me, that book was 2066. No, for me, that book was 2666 by Roberto Bolaño. Man, that book was depressing. But I powered through. Problem number 7 is bicep curls. Name 2 authors you've read too much of. 2 authors who you've read too many of their books. For me, that's Kurt Vonnegut. Because my goodness, I read a lot of Kurt Vonnegut at one point in my life. And a lot of Kurt Vonnegut is just B-A-D, bad is bad stuff. And I read almost all of it. And my second author I've read too much of is Hemingway. Not because I don't love Hemingway. I do. Hemingway is awesome, but some Hemingway's pretty bad. And I kind of wish I hadn't read all that. And then the last prompt number 8 is tricep curls. Name 3 authors you need to read more of. 3 authors you feel like you would be better and stronger if you read more of. For me, that's James Baldwin, Pat Barker. I'm going to read The Silence of the Girls sometime soon. And then Dickens. I should read more Charles Dickens. I really enjoyed Bleak House. I didn't mind David Copperfield, and I like Great Expectations. I needed to read more Dickens. There you go. That is the BookTube in the Gym tag. I'm going to tag a whole lot of people right now. You ready? I'm tagging you, Steve Donahue. I don't know how much time you spend in the gym, but I know you appreciate those who do. I'm also going to tag the fellas over at Strip Cover Lit, Adrian Ford, Dalton Gentry. I want to see what you do with this tag. I know you're busy. I know you're making a video every day. I know you may not have time for tags, but if you run out of ideas, do this tag. I want to see your ideas here. I want to see what you have to say. Number 3, I'm going to tag my good friend Jason from Old Blues Chapter and Verse. I have a feeling that guy is a major gym rat in disguise. You may not know it, may not say something about it, but I have a feeling he gets in there and does serious workout. And so does his wife, Kelly. For books I'm not reading, I'm tagging you too, Kelly. Looking at you. Do this tag. Also, you, Britta Bowler, I realize you're not in the United States. I don't know how much time you spend in the gym. I don't know if you have what kind of gym facilities you have, but I want to see your answer to this tag too. I also want to see the responses from that big fella over at Supposedly Fun. And Sean the Book Maniac. You're not getting away that easy. I want to see your responses to this tag. I want to see them. I'm going to tag Doris from All the Books, because I know Doris spends some serious treadmill time. I want to see what she has to say. I want to see her responses to this tag. I also want to tag Alan from Big Hard Books and Classics. I know you should spend some time in that intellectual gym, man. You probably spend time in the other gym too. Do this tag. I want to tag Amy from Amy Gets Lit. She has an awesome channel. She does a lot of intellectual deadlifting of heavy weights and books, and I want to see her do this tag. And finally, Lukash, totally pretentious. I know they have gyms in Ames, Iowa, my friend. I know you're in that gym every day working out. I know the hard books you read because I watch your channel. Do this tag, man, and anybody else who wants to do this tag, who wants to get in on the hard work of heavy literary lifting, do the tag, man. There you go. That's the BookTube in the Gym tag. Get it done. Thank you for watching.